Hi, I'm Randall Winter with Randall Winter Construction, and since 1980 I've been working with homeowners and building owners like yourself, providing residential and commercial remodeling. We've been assisting people like you in discovering your vision for a new dream home and luxury office that gives your space an attractive look and a comfortable feel. We have repeatedly provided the highest level of quality and service as a result of our trained and proven expert craftsmen. If you'd like to learn more, or if you'd like to get a hassle-free estimate, please feel free to give us a call or visit us on the web at www.rgwinter.com. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Live from Augusta National, day two of our coverage, of our week-long coverage. I'm Dan Agnew. Vince Johnson is live at Augusta National. I'm just here at the Signal offices doing my thing, but how's it going?
It's Tuesday at Augusta.
Yes.
So you
Media
can't
Day.
beat it. Unofficial
Media Day. Well, maybe official, I don't know.
I don't think they call it Media Day here, but it is the day where we do interviews. Tiger, Rory, Phil. I just got it out of an interview with Jack Nicklaus.
Big deal. Yeah.
He's always interesting to talk to hear from. So yeah, it's been a fun day to be a member of the media. And for somebody like me, having followed so many media members throughout the years, just being able to be in the same room as like all these guys that I see all the time, and I've read everything that they've ever written.
You're not just starstruck by the guy, on the podium, but the people in the room with you.
Right. Yeah, the people that are eating pimento cheese sandwiches next to me in the press caf. Those are the guys that I'm kind of starstruck by, and that's kind of true, to be honest with you. Is Tiger? I don't know. I've seen Tiger for a few years now. He's just a dude, I guess.
He's just your buddy now. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if we're friends, but no, I'm just kidding. No, Tiger's in much better spirits this year, I would say. Always close to the vest, with his emotions. No one asking him a question about Lindsey Vonn. I was completely shocked that no one asked him a question about her.
Yeah, somebody had to. That's a mistake not to ask that question.
Right, because Rory's girlfriend is Caroline Wozniacki, the tennis player.
Great tennis player.
And she's actually caddying for him at the par 3 tournament tomorrow. And so that's going to be great. And so I just thought, you could just make it a nice little, we were talking about Tiger and Rory, and is there a rivalry there? Because Tiger's won 14 majors, and Rory's only won 2, and Tiger's won 77 times on tour, and Rory's won 6. And so Rory said, we can't be rivals. And Tiger said, well, he's my rival, like, of this generation. Tiger's like, I've had rivals, year after year. He said it was Ernie and VJ, those guys, and now it's of this generation, it's Roy McIlroy. But somebody should have asked him about, does he have a world-class female athlete that he could bring to caddy for him at the par 3 contest?
Yeah, you have to do it in a subtle way. You're exactly right.
Right, you would have to do it kind of sidestepping it. And so the problem is he doesn't play in the par 3 contest. Normally, I can't imagine that he's playing tomorrow in it. So he probably would blow off that question. He would see right through it. I've been in enough Tiger interviews now to know that Tiger would see right through that question, and he would say something like, next question. And then you would feel like a chump.
He's very savvy with the media. He knows what he's doing. He's been in
he sat there and answered questions for probably 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes.
Wow.
And without ever really saying much of anything. I kind of left, and I was talking to some other guys that I'm sitting next to, and I was sitting next to during the interview, and he's got it down to a science. He doesn't really say much. He did say, we were talking about Amen Corner, and he did say, it feels like you get down there and Bobby Jones turns on his fan. I thought that was about the most
most quotable line of the day.
The most quotable line of the day from Tiger, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say the par 3 tournament is tomorrow. And so we were talking about possibly doing some sort of predictions today. Your par 3 contest winner.
My par 3. Yeah, you didn't tell me you were going to make me pick a par 3 winner.
Yes. Who's
playing?
The ease about who's playing the par 3 contest, I would think about everybody. And of course, no par 3 winner has ever won the Masters. So no one really wants to win, except for maybe a few people that probably wouldn't win the Masters anyway. So it's literally, it's anybody's game. I mean, I don't think that one of the very, very top guys in the world.
That's what I was going to say. Do the top guys ever really play this tournament? I feel like it's the Sandy Lyles and the, those guys.
Well, Mickelson will play it, and most of the top guys will play it, but they'll have their kids caddying for them, or Caroline Wozniacki in Rory's case, or they'll have somebody, and they'll probably even let their kids putt at some point, which means you automatically get disqualified.
They take it that seriously. They make it follow the rules.
So I would lean towards someone like I'm looking down at the board, at the big scoreboard down at the bottom.
I have a mini one myself, so printed out version.
I have to.
Who's a good putter, I
don't know. A guy like Henrik Stenson, maybe?
There you go. What about...
I don't know if he's a good putter or not.
Is Steve Stricker, would he play in it? Because
Steve Stricker could play in it.
He's got the short game.
I feel like Steve Stricker, of course, he was the one that was helping Tiger a few weeks ago.
He's the reason for Tiger's success.
Right. That's basically what...
There, I said it.
What everyone is saying right now. Which I find kind of ridiculous, but
right. I'm the reason for Tiger's success. Everybody knows that.
Absolutely. Tomorrow we've got the par 3 contest. Today, I tell you what, talking to Phil Mickelson actually showed up last Friday. He's been at Augusta National Friday, Saturday, Sunday, talking about how the course is, he had a funny thing to say about the course, because he said, because they talked about, in years past they've talked about the switch, and the course will go from being, not too difficult on Wednesday, and then Thursday all of a sudden it'll be really dry and really fast. And Mickelson said that the course actually hasn't had the switch in about 5 years, and he says it's a pretty easy course to actually to get around now, and I found that to be a little bit of a challenge to Augusta National.
The Augusta gods are listening,
Yeah, somebody's hearing that, and they're saying, well, we'll show you.
Yeah. Well, it has something to do with, I would think, the weather, too, because if it rains just a little bit, as soon as the kind of moisture gets in the ground, that's like the great equalizer, and then everybody can score. So as long as it stays dry.
But I really haven't seen Augusta National any more beautiful than it is right now. The pink azaleas are everywhere. The dogwoods are in full bloom. There's not a blade of grass out of place. And Mickelson said that as well. He said he's never seen it look better. And you hear there's a lot of hyperbole that goes on here every year, just because you know what I mean. But I don't feel like it's the case this year. I feel like it's just unreal. I saw the guy's name who I really think is going to win this. He's a golfer that used to play at Alabama, and I can't see his name now. Oh, Michael Weaver played with KJ Choi today.
Oh, really? Our boy Michael Weaver, University of California, Berkeley student.
Yeah, played with KJ Choi. I'm just looking at right behind Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods and Freddie Couples played the first 9 holes together. And so Tiger got in the back 9 yesterday, the front 9 today, and I would guess he would play some again tomorrow.
How many practice rounds are they allowed to play? Are they limited? Do you know?
No. Once you qualify for the Masters, you can play Augusta National as much as you want.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so as long as you have qualified, and there's a whole list of ways that you can qualify, it's pretty difficult, but if you win one of those tournaments, or you're top 50 in the world, or of course if you've ever won the tournament in the history of the tournament, you can always come back and play. Yeah, so it's people get to come out here and play. Mickelson said he's been working with his new Frankenwood. Have you heard about Mickelson's new club?
No.
Mickelson is putting a new club in his bag for this week.
Is it spray painted pink?
I don't know. They're calling it the Frankenwood, and he's been using this new club technology. It was a 3-wood that he used, and he said he could hit his 3-wood as long as his driver. So they've used that technology, and he described it as on steroids. And then he said that's probably not the best way to put it. But it's a 45-inch driver, an 8.5 degree. I don't know what you call
Loft,
it.
I guess.
Loft.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the word that I'm looking for. Is loft. And so he says he can hit it much farther than any club that he's ever had. And he can go after these greens more than he has in the past few years. I like the hat.
Yeah, the hat is my signal to you, Vince, that we are about wrapping up for today. So,
all right.
Is there a chance we might have an interview we might interview a Masters participant tomorrow? Little tease for tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm going to interview Masters participants at some point.
Okay.
Lots of them, and so. Yeah, I mean, Michael Weaver, obviously, is the guy that we would like to interview, and I'll catch him after a round. If not for a full one-on-one sit-down interview, at least I'll catch him after the round, ask him a few questions, and yeah, it should be fun.
Right on. Okay, well, that wraps up day 2. I'm Dan Agnew. You are Vince Johnson. Is that your name?
Still my name, as of now.
Live at Augusta National. See you tomorrow.